How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release video, and so sorry for the late video. It's because I literally just returned from my overseas trip this afternoon. That's why there was a little switcheroo between the schedule for this week's videos. But anyways, let's look at what we have for this week, or should I say last week, since you guys will be viewing this video on a Monday. So we actually have another war, for those of you guys that don't know. Okay, and the war has already started off to a pretty strong start. So the last ride, Saga finale. So this is this summer's basically big event. They have like a big event every single summer, and for this summer we're doing the last ride thingy, and this whole story is written by Lawkeeper. Okay, so let's see what we have. There they are. I hope it will never come to this. It's time. Carnage, panic. You knew they were watching? I could feel it. You were free the moment I turned down the mantle. Why did you stay? Never did know how to turn my back on an adventurer in need. I paid the ultimate cost for it once. I figured I'll do it all over again if I had to, and here we are. I watched on because I knew this moment would come, and I'm willing to pay the cost of being here to support you through it. And here I was going to ask you if you would like to move on before I have to do this. I will need lieutenants, but you've decided to stick around as friends. That should help me stay sane. Thank you. That restraint is why the power is sealed in you. But remember, boss, it's one thing to be forced to use it because something on par with a demigod threatens the world from beyond. It's a completely different story if you call on that power willingly. If you accept the power, you accept the identity. So if you succeed here, that's who and what you'll be. There's no turning back from this point. Are you sure there's no other choice? There's always a choice, Brontos, but the one that saves them is the only one I can live with. And boom, here we are. We are back as War, and I love that we are able to play as War because it's just so fun playing as this character. Carnage, contain the spell of the Scourge to the north to allow Sir Tathlin to deliver Priya Knight reinforcements. He must not be kept from delivering on his word. Panic, bolster the defenders in secret, quell their fears, weaken priority targets, grant them enough of a reprieve to regroup without sparing their leaders their responsibilities. This lesson is for them as well. If they need a sword hanging over their necks to learn to reconcile that schism, then let them continue to feel its weight. I'll march on the mountain myself. Okay, so, almost unlocking the first cutscene. Whoa, this is crazy. We are already at 30%. That's insane. Guest list is the standard. Okay, war rewards. Okay, the pictures for this are already out. If you guys want to see what it looks like, you can go ahead and head over to my Discord. The link is up on the screen as well as down in the description below. So for 250 war wins, you get a face, Endbringer's Revelation Helm. 500 individual wins, you get Ends in Flame Bow. And 1000 individual wins, you get the End. It's a MRM weapon. Interesting. Okay, that leads me to believe that it could either be a clone of Big Dictionary, which I don't think so. If my instincts are correct, they'll probably save that effect for some golden gift box or premium release. Another what do you call that, conspiracy theory that I have is that this could be a clone of the Madam Arsenal weapons, because that is a very good effect, but unfortunately it's only seasonal, only available during New Year. So if they add that, they clone that effect here, we'll have like a permanent addition of the Madam weapon whenever we go, which is very nice. But again, it could also be something that is completely new, we've never seen before, who knows, right? So let's check out the top character war wins here. Okay, let's see who is on top. And number 1, we have Chaotic. This is not the real Chaotic. For those of you guys who are unaware, this is actually Propane. He is one of the biggest whales inside of the game, as well as a top warmonger. He placed top 5 inside of the recent Z Token Summer Donation Contest that just ended. Can't remember his placing. I think it was like, was he 2nd or 3rd or 4th? I can't remember. He was one of those places, 2nd, 3rd or 4th. Yeah, one of those places was him. Very, very crazy guy. Loves the game, you know, spends a lot on the game and plays a lot of the game as well. And then 2nd place, you have XI Pro Zombies. This person is also from my Discord server. Relatively, I would say, new player or returning player. I think she's a returning player. Okay, she or he, I'm sorry, I cannot remember, but yeah, 3,302 war wins. That is insane. Let's see who else do I recognize. This guy, I've seen his name a few times. This guy is an AEO. Yeah, Night Angel is here as well with 1,250 war wins. Very, very insane. Smite 23, I believe. and then Smite 1T Turf. One of them is Yori, the other is, oh my god, I'm not even keeping track anymore, but yeah, both of them are in my Discord server. Okay, this game is dying, oh my god. Oh, what a epic name, very nice. And Wishkeeper, also a new / returning player, also part of my server. Very nice, nice to see a lot of people taking part in this war. Lord Tenebros, another common name that we've seen a lot in wars. Let me see, do I recognize anyone else? Green Moglin from AEO. Burp, who else? Fluff Seeker, I think I recognize him. Rai Guy. Wow. Oh, well over 1,000 war wins already. That's crazy. Damn. Demonic is here. Void Map is here as well. Gibby is here. Oh, these people are going really, really hard. So 20 Goodman, that's Cloud. Yeah, nice to see that he is still active inside of the warring scene. Man, Corvid is here as well. Top 5 in the donation contest. Another big whale as well as Warmonger. Jean is here. Enrio is here. Oh, Melissa is here. Oh, okay. Is this the same Melissa from always? I thought she quit. Maybe she came back. Nice. Okay, so that's it for the top war wins. Ironborn is here as well. Okay, wow. That is some really crazy amount. And Propane pulling the huge lead over second place. 1,000 more war wins. That is insane. For those of you guys who want to know what is the most efficient way of warring, you can go ahead and check out the YouTube short that I have over here. As well as, I can't remember if I have a video on warring, but maybe I'll make another one. Yeah, I think I do have one. You guys can go ahead and check that out as well. I'll link it over here. Okay, all the tips and tricks that you can do to help you get started on warring. Okay, and then we will go ahead and check it out. Okay, so secret mission, this mission is mainly for you to gain momentum. We'll do that. Scorch Trough, stand between you and your target hunting for Warlick, and they are suffering. So God Scorch, Immoran, Sentinel, so they have pretty low HP. Oh, and you play as War, very fun. You can go ahead and do Carnage. Bam. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm already gold capped, so my war wins won't count. Okay, for those of you guys wondering, your war wins will not count once you are gold capped for the day. So that's something to keep in mind. But you can go ahead and reset your gold cap for the day if you buy any Z token package. The cheapest one being the $2.50 one. So if you want a cheap way of resetting your cap, you can go ahead and pick up that package. It's not super good value in my opinion, but you know, if you just want to go for the top war wins, you can go ahead and do that. Is there any reason to go above 1,000 wins? No. Anything above 1,000 wins is purely for flex and purely just to show up on the leaderboard. So if you want all the rewards, you only need 1,000 war wins. And I know people are going to ask this, but what is the point of getting the war rewards? And the main reason why you want to get it is it's purely cosmetic. So for those that don't know, usually what they'll do is they'll have items of the exact same effect, and like 99% will be the exact same art, okay, where you can pick it up after the war ends, even if you do not participate in the war. Okay, so for those that don't have the time to war right now, you don't have to worry. All of the rewards that you get for killing like 1,000 waves, 250 waves, 500 waves, all of those rewards are purely cosmetic. Even if you do not take part, you'll still be able to get items with the same effect, just that they'll be colored a bit differently. So if you guys like a fancier artwork, you can go ahead and get that, I guess. But is it worth it? The answer depends on you. If you like the art, then it might be worth it for you. For me, I don't really have the time to do that now. I have a lot of things on my plate, and you know, with all the search of new and returning players, I really gotta step up my game and pump out more videos and content for you guys. So yeah, I personally will not be taking part in the war. Might dump a few estates here and there, and I know there are also a lot of questions from new and returning players. What is the point of the estates? And the point of the estates is basically just to gain you a little bit more extra gold and EXP. EXP only if you're not max, okay, and the most the most efficient way is to actually use the portal paintings. You can also use house guards, but those aren't as efficient. Okay, it's really a whales thing. Is it worth it to get it just for the sake of warring? No. Is there a purpose to use estates for anything outside of wars? Also no. So yeah, if you have gotten all the token items in the game that you need, you have gotten all the golden gift boxes that you need, then sure, you can go ahead and buy estates for fun. It's really a flex thing for whales. Normal players, you will not have or like regular players, you will not have any use of it. Even for whales, it's really just for flex. The gold that you get at max level is insignificant and not worth it at all. So yeah, so you can choose to fight as War, okay, or you can fight as Alex, which is your number 1 fan who has the same stats, equipment and hair that you do. So fighting as Alex means you basically fight as your own character, but I'm going to be fighting as War because I do think that it's more fun. Okay, if you're playing a backlash build, you can actually turn off momentum, but if you turn on momentum, it's basically better for all builds. And depending on what you play as, if you're playing as the most efficient warring build, which in my opinion is probably warrior right now, you guys can go ahead and check out the shot that I linked earlier. You can use your H series and then you can go ahead and blast through this quickly as well. Another tip that I have for you guys, if you're warring, you probably want to turn off the ready inventory before battle just to speed things up. But that being said, you cannot go faster than 15 seconds per battle, so yeah, if you're killing stuff faster than 15 seconds, it doesn't matter. You still have to wait 15 seconds. The reason why I'm able to go so fast is because I'm already gold capped. That means that none of this is actually going to save at all. So I'm getting 0 war wins for doing all of this because I am already gold capped. But that's why I can go as fast as I do. But if you're not gold capped, then you will need to wait a minimum of 15 seconds before you can proceed on to the next battle. Even if you can kill stuff faster than 15 seconds. So yeah, that is the war. I've heard some people say that number 1, you will face bosses quite frequently. That can be a little bit annoying, but the staff has already fixed that chance, so you only encounter bosses like 10% of the time, which is nice because they do slow down your speed quite a lot. And number 2 is people are saying that they are experiencing a lot of blue scrolls of death apparently. I don't know what the reason for that is. It could be because it's a bug in the game. It could also be because we've been seeing a huge influx of players recently, so maybe the servers are unable to handle such a large number of players coming back and playing at the same time. That's why, you know, there are some server issues. I don't really know what it is, but yeah. Oh, and I think this is the boss. Yep, 3895. This is definitely the boss. Boom. And you can do Carnage again. Oh, and people are going to ask, what is momentum? Momentum is basically for each kill that you get, you gain 1 stack of momentum. You can gain up to, I think, 100 stacks of momentum. And the more momentum you have, the more damage you deal, the more accurate your attacks will be, and the less damage monsters will do and the less accurate monsters will be. So it really helps to stack up a whole bunch of momentum and then go in there and do your war waves. If you play as War, or if you play as Alex, your war waves will still count. It doesn't really matter. And depending on what you have, I would say lower level players who don't have the best or most efficient gear, fighting as War is probably going to be the fastest way for you. For those who have, you know, the best gear in the game, the best build, the most optimized stuff, fighting as Alex will probably be more optimized for you. Either way, both of these, from the way I see it, you can get 1 kill under 15 seconds, so you'll not be able to break the 15-second cap, whichever one you play as. Whether you have the most efficient equipment, you can fight as yourself, or whether you don't have the most efficient equipment, you can fight as War. So both will work just fine, and I think you'll be able to hit 100% pretty darn fast on this War. But that's going to be it for this week's event. Next week I'm going to go through the finale as well as the cutscenes for the event. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video for this week. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.